hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, y'all, what's going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to y'all with another video. So y'all, we are heading to Twitch, okay? Sorry, y'all, for the people that are joining on YouTube. Click the Twitch link. We are heading over there. The video will be reposted on YouTube, but we are heading to Twitch, okay? So I'm gonna drop the link and we finna go out of there. Y'all know Twitch is where we, a little bit more fun than YouTube because, we could say a lot more. But once again, it is going to be reposted back on here, but it's better to get it live and everything. So head on over there now. I'm dropping the link right now. All right, bye. All right, so boom, 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 and a boom, 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 and a boom, 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 cat. But okay, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time for a cast reveal. Like, I'm not super excited. The only reason why is because I've been slacking. I barely watched the auditions. I just skimmed through it, no shade, but like just sat on and watched every minute. That third part, I didn't even watch it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm just telling y'all the straight up truth. I'm just going to tell y'all the straight up truth. Y'all know ain't no cap in my rap. Okay? If you want to call in and give your thoughts, because this live is really for you guys, click the link. Okay, I'm going to pin it. If y'all want to give y'all thoughts, not only on the cast, but also on this whole Lemmy, Scotty, and Natalie drama situation. If you want to give your thoughts on it, you could call in there too. All right. First, we're going to start off with the Bad Boys cast. And then we're going to move on from there. Okay. Let's talk about the Bad Boys cast. The Bad Boys cast, to me, I feel like they did a great job. I will say, though, that there would be like one or two I would switch out. And by the way, I want to preface this. I do not want to be on Bad Boys. I do not want to be on Bad Boys. I'm going to say this again. I don't want to be on Bad Boys. So my opinion is not coming for somebody who's trying to be a replacement. It's no shade. Please keep that in mind. Anybody that has gotten picked, anybody who didn't get picked, I'm going to reiterate that one more time. I do not want to be on Bad Boys. Okay? Thank you. All right. So I know a lot of people are excited that Pootie and Lana got casted together. I'm not. I'm going to just keep it a buck. The reason why is because some of y'all don't watch Not As TV. I do. So to get such a heavy dosage of them, especially because they were just on the hookup, and then see them on Bad Boys again, I'm not the most excited. Not because I don't like Landon and not because I don't like Pootie. I just feel like they could have kept Pootie at home. And the only reason why is because I feel like the fandom, the Zeus fandom, wanted to see Landon more than a Pootie. And I only feel like, in my opinion, I only feel like they casted them because they're coming in as like a duo. I don't know if they're still together. I don't keep up with them that much on social media, so I don't know if they're like still a couple or whatever. But I do feel like Pootie could have stayed at home. It's no shade. I really felt like instead of him, it should have been Cashy. It should have been Cashy. Maybe even bringing Pootie as a replacement. But for him to be a main cast coming in with Landon, I feel like a lot of y'all fans gonna get irritated. I just see it. Y'all know I'm Mr. Cleo with the shit. Every time I say something, it always ends up happening. Okay? And I feel like some of y'all gonna get real irritated because then I feel it's gonna be a lot of jumping going on. It's gonna be a lot of tag teaming going on, and y'all gonna get real annoyed. I already could see it. There's no shade. So I don't think that was a smart move on my end. But some of y'all are here for it. All right. And I also didn't want to see a whole lot of like relationship stuff between them too, because once again, we just saw that. But not all of y'all seen that. Y'all may know Landon just off of like social media and stuff like that. And some of y'all don't watch Not As TV. For us that do watch Not As TV, some of us are excited, but some of us are like, hell no, like, nah, we just seen them. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. Now, I know somebody who's extremely pissed about this cast is Dully. Oh, my God. I know that nigga want to pull somebody's hair out right now. That the Pharaoh to put him behind bars, and now he not on the cast. My God, that nigga is angry. I know he want to bust somebody upside the head right now. Like, I just know he is very angry. Okay, I wouldn't have minded seeing him on the cast, but from what I heard Natalie's not a fan. I was told this by a couple of people. They said that Natalie's not a fan. Apparently, this is all alleged. Okay, I just make things up, and they just all of a sudden sometimes come true. Apparently, he got into it with one of Natalie's team. One of somebody on Natalie's team he got into it with, and Natalie wasn't really messing with him after that. Allegedly, that's what I heard through the grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine. And you and me are just fine. And when let me stop. But no, for real, like that's what I heard through the grapevine. That like he did that, and they were not feel like Nat was not feeling that. that was not Nat Stilo. She said, Okay, but they might shock us and bring him in as a replacement. So I wouldn't be shocked if they did that. Okay, now let's start from the top left to the bottom. All right, top left we got Island Boy. Okay, Island Boy, he got his ticket at the auditions. I did see that part, y'all. I feel like that was a good move. Island Boy is dramatic. He gonna give us a good key. He gonna give us a poem, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna give us a good poetic justice type of moment. So I feel like he'll be entertaining to be on the show. Somebody I see him getting into it with is Landon. I don't know why, but I just feel like Landon's gonna get irritated by him doing all that yelling and hooting and hollering, and they're gonna end up getting into it. Another person I see him getting into it with is John the Don. Island Boy is gonna be the type that's gonna call him out for being DL. Let's keep it back. John the Don to me does not give straight. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's worse? He's a nurse. A nurse, teacher, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a crap. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just gay. Just gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make it any better, right? Doesn't make it any freaking better, right? Someone said I wanted to join. Okay, let me hold on. Let me oh, you wanted to see. Oh, I thought you said you wanted to join. But no, here's the link, y'all. If y'all want to call in to give y'all opinion or whatever. Y'all can still call in on Twitch, by the way, just so you know. Now, so yeah, that's what I think about Island Boy being on there. I feel like that was the right choice to make. Thank God they didn't have that Trizzy boy on there. Oh my God. Especially after you made fun of J-Rock passing away. How dare you? Okay? You cinnamon stick looking up. Next, we have John the Don. Okay? Now, John the Don, although I'm not the biggest fan of him, I wanted to see him on there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was happy that he was on there. I'm the one who made a wish list, and I said he was one of the people that I put on the wish list to put on there because I feel like he's a drama queen. Heavy on the queen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he gonna give us a good moment. He gonna get into it with everybody. And for what we saw at the Love Cab reunion, in the words of Janisha, you're ready to stand on business. He's ready to stand on business. You're me. That nigga ready to stand on business. So, he gonna give us something worth watching, if we're gonna be honest, right? So I'm excited to see him on there. I'm very interested to see how he interacts with other gay with gay cast members, with him being a straight man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be real interesting to see how he does around the grass, right? To see if he's uncomfortable, if he's okay with it. Like, it's going to be very interesting. I do see him getting topped by the end of the season. And when I say topped, I do not mean topped as in he's going to get topped as in bottom top. I mean top meaning that somebody's going to give him a little bit of Latio. Landon, I think it's you. Anyways, next we have Pootie. Pootie, you guys, like I said, I started off the live saying that because the reason why I started off saying that is because just me looking at the cast in total, my eye immediately goes to him because of Landon being there. Pootie is entertaining. That's the thing. It's just them two together. I feel like it's going to irritate me watching it, and it's going to irritate the viewers. I'm telling y'all, I've been watching reality TV since I was in elementary school. So it's like, when I be seeing a cast, I could already predict how it's gonna go before the show even starts, before the show even drops. I already kind of could tell this gonna happen, this gonna happen, boo, boo, boo. And like, okay, but on his own, I like Hootie. Okay, he's funny, he's quick with it, and he's not scary. Okay, so he's gonna be good TV. I'm just worried him going in as a duo and him going in as a relationship duo. His emotions are going to be very affected. So it's like Landon, he gonna do what he gonna do. So I see Landon playing around. You feel me? Like I see him really like having his way in the house. You know, it's a lot of, men in there, right? It's a lot. There's a nigga named Alpha Ant. Child, I thought that was the porn star. I couldn't believe it. I said, I know that's not Alpha Ant. Alpha Ant, the Alpha Ant. Oh my god, I was wrong, y'all. I was like, I know that's not Alpha Ant. The Alpha Ant that I know. Child, my mic thing wasn't on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the Alpha Ant that I thought, I was like, oh, but no, that's another Alpha Ant. I don't know who that is, but had they got the cornstar Alpha Ant, they would have started some problems in that house, baby. These would have been getting socked. Do you hear me? Okay. Next, we have Stunner. Once again, I was not 100% paying attention to the auditions. I'm just gonna keep it a butt, y'all. It was just something that did not catch my attention. This is his social media, you guys. I don't know if they tagged the wrong social media. I feel like they did because he has like 413 followers or something like that. So yeah. Next we have Paris. Okay. Now Paris, uh from if I'm not mistaken, works with does he work with Tasiki? Right. Works with Tasiki and stuff like that. So that was an in. All right. That's why when it comes to having relationships and connections, it does benefit you on this network because now he's able to get on the show. Which, by the way, y'all know when Tasiki was like, "Oh, we got people in the glam team for him." I don't know if she was referring to him, saying that we got people from the glam team for him. Uh, in regards to trying to get probably maybe him to get the boy that his face was blurred out. Okay, just from what we see on the socials, it looks like he does music. He made a song recently with Tasiki called Be Please. Okay. I've seen him before on social media a lot. So his face I recognize the moment that they dropped the cast. Mind you, the cast low-key got leaked because I leaked it a little bit of shit. But I took it down, y'all. I think there was like 2 people that was on there that was on that leak cast. So that is who Paris is. He's an artist. So that's out of all of the boys, that is, I believe, the first artist out of all of the 4 boys. I don't know if Island Boy does. Island Boy do music. Island Boy don't do music. He don't do music. Y'all say he made a track called Bahama Mama. I'm playing. I'm fucking around, y'all. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. I'm playing. But no, that's the first artist out of the 5 boys. The Stunner Boy, I don't know if he does music or not because his social media is private. So there's that. Next, we have Jada. Okay. Jada, you guys, I've seen before too, because he does hair. He does hair and he does the Baddies hair. Okay. If y'all can see, he's done sapphire hair. The nigga does good work. Okay. The nigga does really, really, really good work. And I've seen this picture so much all over the internet. Uh, him promoting Bad Boys and stuff like that. So once again, it counts to have an N. Okay. Him working with the Baddies was able to help him get on the cast, right? So that helps him getting in there, right? So it always helps to have an in. It's gonna be interesting to see how he lasts. Just my prediction, I don't see him lasting. I did not watch the auditions. Please keep that in mind. Let me go see. He did squabble in there, okay? And he had a mean squabble up in there. He was even chasing one of the boys on there during the auditions, okay? But I feel like when it comes to the big personalities on this season, this is why I said like some of them coming in as like duos, they're gonna chase some of them boys out. I could already see it. I could see it. They're gonna chase some of the boys out. For sure, for sure. Next, we have Alpha Ant. Once again, sir, you need to change your name because for those that watch Twitter, there's only one Alpha Ant that we acknowledge. Okay, and he's real alpha. The girls that know what I'm talking about, ain't it, Charlie? You're in the comments. Okay. Yep. Charlie knows. Charlie's a whore, so he knows what I'm talking about. But Alpha Ant, y'all, is casting. And y'all, that is not the Twitter Alpha Ant. This is another Alpha Ant. All right. The one thing I will say though, I'm glad that they casted people that went to the auditions. Like most of them went to the auditions. I think like all of them, damn near all of them went to the auditions. So I'm glad that they did that. So it shows that like it's more fair than not because that was a huge complaint. I remember seasons past people saying, "Oh, they don't cast people that didn't go to the auditions. You know, they be picking the cast before the cast even before the auditions even are made and boop up." So he did end up going to the auditions and end up getting a ticket, as I could see from this clip right here. Okay. Now, from what it looks like, he's straight, right? See, I can't even label nobody straight on these networks no more because something always ends up coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought Moses was the straightest thing ever, and next thing you know, it's all these rumors about dildos and some more stuff. So it's like I'm not gonna label nobody straight until you know I see them with a girlfriend at this point because I can't. I can't. Okay. Someone said they be curved. Please, they're all straight until they want their pee sucked. Okay. I'm guessing he is, y'all. All right. I'm guessing he is. I just went through the social media profile. I don't think so. But we're gonna leave it at that. Okay. So that is Alpha Ant. All right. Next we have Corey. Now I like Corey. Okay. Corey's an entertainer. All right. And I'm not gonna be picking favorites tonight this season. I ain't gotta worry about that. Y'all know me. If you do something wrong, I'm gonna say it, right? Corey, I remember seeing him uh when the audition trailer and all that stuff dropped, and I said they need to pick him. Like the way he came in the room, he had like a lot of energy. You get what I'm saying? Like you could tell, like he like he gives like star quality, right? So when he came in there, I was like, oh, they need to pick him. They need to pick him. He ended up getting into it at the auditions or whatever. It got very bloody. Okay, I see him being the breakout star. I ain't gonna lie. I do see him being the breakout star. I see him being the breakout star just because he's either gonna rub people the wrong way and it's gonna be a lot of people versus him, or like he gonna be the one that's gonna be funny in the confessionals. Like he just gives me funny vibes. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's gonna be an interesting one to watch. Next, we got Check the Star, right? AKA Takashi 69. So what I'm getting is Natalie, the Island Boys couldn't get casted, so y'all casted the front. Mm, I see. Is this a brother of the Island Boy? Oh. 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 He does Island Boy things from what it looks like. Oh. I need to stop. I need to stop. I thought that was the person that he was about to kiss. I said, "Oh my god!" But no, it looks like he does Island Boy things, and he's very cool with Island Boys or whatever. You know who he reminds me of? Y'all watch Could Have Been Love, but it was Could Have Been Records. You know where they do the show, the rap show. Drewski had a rap show. Y'all remember that dude who was white and he thought he was Jamaican? It gives that. So we'll see what that gives. I don't remember him during the auditions as well, but I do think that Island Boy relation helped him out a whole lot. I think it helped him out a whole freaking lot. Okay. Next we have Cozy. Okay. Cozy with the curls. Well, this one we could say is straight because he has a woman on his lap.
Asking fatter.
Okay. He's an artist as well. All right. He looks like what's him call it to me? That boy that Fly Dre, the one that was on that SCV, he kind of looked like him to me. Um, I do feel like some of the boys are gonna try to pick on him because he gives very much pretty boy. We'll see how it goes at when the show start, but it gives a little bit more City JB. So I feel like they're gonna think like he's an easy lick. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I didn't watch the audition, so if he squabble, let me know. Let me know, okay? But it gives that they're gonna try to like push him out of there quick because it does give pretty boy. Like it gives like very much pretty boy. All right. Next we have Noel. Okay. Now, Noel, you guys, is a hairstylist. Now, I will say from the picture that they posted of him, he fooled me. I thought that it was giving Unk. And then I click on the page and it's giving Honk. Let me But nah, this is Noel, you guys. He's also a hairstylist as well. It's gonna be interesting though, because we got like about like 2, 3 hairstylists on this season. So who is the best hairstylist? Okay, I want to see a hairstyle off, right? I want to see y'all bring the girls in the house and then who does hair the best, right? Like that would be interesting to see. So the boys could be able to show off their talent. Not everybody got to do music like the Zeus wave going on right now. So that would be kind of cute to see, like a hair battle in the house. You versus Jada. Okay, who could do the best hair? Who could slay it down the best? Let's do that one. Okay, let's see something different. Okay. Next we got Shotty. Shotty, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right. Now, Shotty, you guys, he came to the first Bad Boys auditions and he was, beaten down. You hear me? Buka baka baka baka. Okay. And I think that helped him out a little bit too, because even in the Houston auditions, he was putting in some work, right? So I think, he may be one to watch, and I think the boys are maybe going to underestimate him and they're going to regret it. Okay. Because once again, go to his page. I can't play the clip, but that Houston auditions, oh, yes. Oh, yes. This was, the after effect. Okay. I'm saying. All right. So I think that's gonna be one of like their heavy hitters this season. So there's that on that. Next we have Landon. Now Landon, y'all, I feel like Landon gonna be the one starting up the most messed up the whole season. This is Landon season. I'm already stamping it for him. Landon to me has the most cult following, the freaking out of all of the new boys, right? He has like a cult following behind him already going into it. The fandom already is familiar with him. So I feel like he's going to come in there and basically be like the house mother. Like he is going to be the one being the shot caller and all that. But what I will say though, I could see this ending really badly. The house could all get together and jump Pootie and Landon if they're not careful. Mark my words, okay? They may plot against those two and they may get got. Both of them. I could see a lot of the boys forming cliques and try to push them out of there. Now it's not gonna be an easy task because child the things Landon had to do to get those opportunities, babe. Good luck getting about that house, babe. Like you're babe. Like y'all not getting him out that house no easy. But I can see some of the boys forming cliques and getting them trying to get Pootie and Landon out of there, or one of them up out of there. So I just feel like that's something he needs to watch and watch his back, because they're going to be very threatened because of his following that he has going into the show. I do see him having his way. Like I said earlier, I see him, suck a little D here and there, having his fun. And Pootie will be very jealous. I see Pootie getting very jealous of Landon. because Landon's going to be having his way. Okay? So if Landy's having his way, that's not gonna make Pootie happy. Now, Pierre, y'all may ask Pierre, who do you think he's going to have his way with? I see him having his way with Cozy. Don't ask me why. I see him having his way with John. I see him having his way with Ant. Those are the boys that I just see him having his way with. No particular reason. I'm just talking. Those are just my predictions that I see. Who do y'all see Landon having his way with? Someone said Island Boy is already a villain. I don't want Pootie and Landon to take the villain route. They choose this opportunity as elevation, but still stand 10 toes. They say John finna come out, no shade. Landon finna be twirling through that house like a tornado. He for sure pulling Ant. Thank you. That's what I said. Is Noel gay? Oh yes. Oh yes. They should add Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtle's very against Zeus, so that's not gonna happen. He has a whole conspiracy theory against Zeus. He thinks Zeus is the one who unalived J Rock. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. A lot of people saying I see all these comments saying they want to see Q and Zavo. I feel like they would be good replacements. Ooh. They should have added Jaron for John. No, I don't feel like it'd be too much Love Cabin stuff going on. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good season too. I low-key wanted to see Man Man. I did too. I'm not gonna lie. I did too. I did too. I think Man Man could have been like the male Rolly, and he would have been really funny. Yeah, I think it's funny to be hunching on the set. Like now that's TV sets give. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. This season I see it being the most sexual season. Oh yes. This season I see it being the most sexual season. Cause before they wouldn't really mess with each other like that. Like the first 2 seasons, they were like, not really feeling each other. But this season, I see them screwing down. Okay. Next, we have Timane Isaiah. Okay. This right here, you guys, is Timane Isaiah. Now, this is the one that is related to Jonathan. Now, I heard about him at the auditions, and apparently he was squabbling down at the auditions, and he's related to Jonathan, right? And that's like his brother. They're saying that's his brother. But who knows? Like blood brother or like that he just calls him brother, whatever. But this is the one that they were saying that's Jonathan brother, right? So I feel like he's going to be going in there to avenge Jonathan. All right. And I think it would have made sense to have had Dilly on there because of that, because that he would have been avenging his brother. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's it on him. It does give straight. Let me squint a little bit. Let me squint just a little bit.
Delicious. If you're delicious, let that ass pop outside of that dress like that.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let me. What do y'all think? Oh, he styles. Okay, period. Hey now. See, that's what ended you in jail, Jonathan. Sticking that thing in our faces. Someone says straight adjacent. Okay. It gives flick of the wrist. Zigzag. Now, what's that? He's very handsome. Oh, yeah, he's very cute. He's very, very cute. He's very, very cute. This is another one that I see Landon getting. I'm telling Landon gonna have his way in that house. And I love it for him. Okay. I love it for him. All right. And last of the new boys, we got somebody named Lynx. Okay. Now, Lynx to me is the true Unk. You know, I thought that the Leon boy, I forget his name. I thought he was the Unk, but no, this is the true Unk. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the true Unk. I remember seeing him at the audition clips and stuff like that. This was the one that ended up getting the dreads, pulled out. He said, "Gonna have to run me that for the 40 days and 40 nights for that I lost." Now, if y'all don't know, the person who took out the locks was another cast member, and the other cast member was Mr. Keon. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I'm gonna show y'all who. It was him. He was the one who pulled the locks out. So they already starting that storyline of, the auditioners having beef, which to me is organic, at least. I'm saying Keon, Corey. Sorry, Corey. Corey's an entertainer. I ain't even trying to be funny. Y'all, they just dropped the cast, so not too much Corey, okay? Now, Corey is the one who put out the dreads because he held the dreads in his hand when when he pulled it out. Okay, so this is Corey, right? So he the one who put out them dreads. So he's gonna have an issue with Lynx going into the house. Okay, aka Unk. All right, and that's for the new cast. Once again, I feel like they didn't do a bad job casting this. Most of them seem like they're going to be entertaining for sure. So I think a lot of them are going to give us very good confessionals. We already know we're going to get good confessionals from Landon Pooty, John the Don, Island Boy. That's already shooing for good confessionals. So we're gonna get that entertainment. Okay. I feel like Corey's gonna give us good confessionals too. Okay. I think Check the Star. I don't think he's gonna last. I predict that. I feel like he's gonna be like, man, it's too much gay shit over here. It's too much gay shit. It's too much gay shit. Or like, I don't fuck with that gay shit. Yeah. So I feel like he's gonna leave. So yeah, that's what I think about the new boys. Okay. And then the celebrity cameo, I'm very like underwhelmed. I love Shamar, don't get me wrong, but like nobody else was available. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else was available. Out of all of the celebrities I could have picked for y'all, went for Shamar. Like child, I don't want to see Shamar fighting up in that house. They're gonna try to whoop his ass, and I don't want that. Now Shamar ain't no punk, ain't no pussy. The nigga gonna fight back, right? But it's like still, it's like that's I don't like to see the disabled get in touch. We done seen that on what was it, Love and War and stuff like that, and then like not even that on Zodiac House when that security guard flipped him like that, literally almost bent him back in the shade. Like I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like please don't touch on Shamar. He should just come just for a club appearance and go home. All right. And then the OGs, like I said before, are doing appearances. So the fact that they title appearances means I feel like they're not going to stay there long. I'm just guesstimating. Um, and those are the OGs they bring it back. They're bringing back Orlando Brown, Adonis, Prince, and then Mo City JB. Mo City, though, I'm not excited to see him come back unless Omar was in there. But I feel like they didn't cast Omar because they didn't find him entertaining. I don't know. Prince, um, of course, he's going to be, getting into it. I feel like with some of the newer boys, I feel like to try to maybe prove his point. And Orlando's gonna give us good comedy. So I'm excited to see that. So that's what I think about the OGs. Did I miss anyone? Oh, I don't think I did. So yeah, that's what I think about the boys, you guys. So let me know what y'all think down below about the cast. Once again, I think they did a great job on the casting for it. I feel like they did a really, really good job on it for the most part. And then they put 4 replacements. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who they bring in as like replacements on the cast to rival and take some response to the new boys. Because I don't think all the new boys are gonna make it to the end. Okay, so I think finna get in replacement spots. I do feel like they should put Dilly in there for a little razzle dazzle as a replacement. Okay, because y'all know anytime he do on Now That's TV when he does his pop ups, they're always iconic. So I think that would be fun to put him in there. Now let's get to the girls. Okay, let's get to the girls. All right. We have the Baddies Gone Wild girls. Now we have Tyson, Sam, Cutta K, not to be confused for Gutta K. Oh, speaking of Gutta K, I'm surprised they didn't put Gutta K up in there. I know Gutta K is sad. I'm surprised they didn't put Gutta K up in there. Wow. I just realized that. Why didn't they put Gutta K up in there? That's interesting. All right, we got Baby Tyson, Sam, Cutta K, Becky Linden, Lauren. Alana looks like Kayla. I thought that was Kayla. I said, I know they didn't cast Miss Out of Wine. Milani. Well, we got to get back to Milani. Miss Shade. Leandria, G Baby, Mimi Love. Damn, G Baby. Somebody took your name. Dava, Big Lulu Schmurda, Maria Minx, and Nas. You know that bitch Maria Minx through eyelashes. Watch I be right. Watch I be right. I haven't even clicked on her Instagram yet, but watch I be right. Mimi Mix does eyelashes. You can't tell me she'll do eyelashes. And she a nail tech. You can Betty, let's start off with her. Let's start off with Maria Mix. Maria Mix. Watch she do eyelashes. Damn, it's not on her page, but she probably do it on the low. Okay. Now she's a little bit of an older baddie. She's 27, y'all. So they could have casted Bunny Buns. Justice for Bunny Buns. You hear me? They could have put Bunny Buns up in there, but you know, hey, she is 27. It looks like she's a mother. Okay, congratulations to her. All right, and she's from Chicago. Okay. I'm surprised they went for that age range. I thought they were gonna just keep it super, super young, 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 young. But it looks like they're switching it up this season. Then let's go to Baby Tyson. Now, Baby Tyson, I'm excited she got casted. I like Baby Tyson. I think Baby Tyson's gonna be good for the show. Baby Tyson, what the thing is though, like I feel like Baby Tyson and Lauren gonna run through that house like a Tomb Raider. And none of the girls go, because like I don't see none of the girls getting twerk for any of them. Maybe Dava, but that's about it. But the rest of them, I don't think they got twerk for Baby Tyson or Lauren. So this, like, I feel like it's landing season. This is Baby Tyson and Lauren season. Okay, this is Baby Tyson and Lauren season, 100%. Like, I don't think there's any argument on that. So what y'all think? I'm talking about this Baby Tyson y'all see here. For y'all that don't watch Not As TV, this girl has beat up girls taller than Big Legs and girls bigger than Rolly. Oh yes, there's video proof of it too. Go to her Instagram. I think she has a couple of it on there. She has done that. She is nothing nice. I'm telling you. Not only she does that, she beats up girls, she takes their wigs and she installs them. Literally. So, you could expect her to install a wig that's not hers on this season. I'm pretty sure she's going to do that within the first couple of weeks. It's getting installed in her head. She's done that twice on Not As TV. So she's going to be one to watch. Next, we have Sam. Okay. Sam I Am. She to me looks like what's her name? Damn, what's her name? BB's girl. Rest in peace, BB. Crystal. She looks like Crystal to me. It gives very much Crystal. Okay. She did go to the auditions. Okay. And she from the Bronx, right? So word to my mother, it looked like she doing her big win, right? Word to my mother. Now, one thing I noticed with the Baddies Gone Wild, it's crazy how they're doing Bad Boys and the OGs are making appearances, but with the Gone Wild girls, none of the OG girls are making any appearance or even coming back. So I feel that's like, wow, that's a little shocking to me. I don't know why they did that because I feel like a lot of the OGs on Baddies Gone Wild, I saw a lot of anticipation for them to come back. So hey, I guess they just decided to say it. Next, we have Cuddy K. All right. Oh, she's a pretty one. Oh, yes. Oh, you know who she looks like? She looks like damn, what's that girl name? The one that's on Not STV. That be she don't be getting whooped, but well, no, she do be getting whooped. Let me stop lying. She had oh my god, she a legacy beat her up. Legacy beat her up. Legacy beat her up. Who y'all? Let me know. Psy, yes, she looks like Psy. She looks like Psy. She looks a lot like Psy. Now I hope you don't act or fight like Psy because they're going to get you, girl. Okay, they're going to get you. It gives very much pretty and cat, right? Sitting pretty. So we'll see if she has, a little squabble in her. It doesn't look like she went to the auditions because it wasn't posted. So there's that on Cootie K. Next, we have Becky London. Now, it looks like she went to the auditions. Let's see what it gives. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. The judgment's still out. Now she from Minneapolis, you guys. Okay. Next we have Lauren. All right. Now, why did I see in the comments when they dropped the cast? Kennedy was in the comments talking about. I hope that bitch don't come out with a leave out quick. Everybody in the comments started getting on her. She said, "Man, F them. They've been talking about my mom. They've been talking about my dead folks all. She been talking about my unalive folks all year. She been talking about my unalive folks all year. Oh my god, Lauren though. Do I think she has like the biggest of personalities compared to some of the other girls? No, but I do feel like this is what happens when you play your cards right because she literally had a plan and she achieved it. Right? She showed that she knows how to turn it on and off, knows how to act in public and stuff. And she did her big one at the auditions, as you can see too, and she got casted. I'm telling y'all, I see Tyson and Lauren running through it like a Tomb Raider in their house. I don't see none of the girls doing anything to them. Like they would have to, it would shock me if one of them get whooped. I don't see Tyson get whooped this season. I don't see Lauren get whooped this season. It's no shade. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's Tyson and Lauren season, to run. Next we have Alana, right? Now Alana I thought was Miss Almaine. I thought she didn't mind. Okay. Now she went to the auditions and she didn't mind. Okay. After somebody put their hands on her, she tapped them bop, bop, bop. And y'all, she is relation to Miss Lexi Gold. Okay. As y'all see in the comments, she said, yes, sis. So I don't know if they're good homegirls or that's like her close little sis. Because I remember Lexi went live and she said she brought her sister to the auditions. So I don't know if that's like her little sister or her friend or something like that. So that's gonna be interesting to see that. Next we have Maloney. Now I ain't gonna lie, Maloney, please don't say you're another it's Cupcake with all of the feeling because y'all know how these fans get, and I don't want you to have any issues. Because that was my first thought. It's no shade. She's gorgeous, by the way. But that was my first thought. Gorgeous girl. But my mind immediately went to that, especially what happened on the first season. You see what happens, Cupcake? This is why what Cupcake did was very bad because it like you really set a bad precedent. So it's like it has this like questioning girls, and that's not fair, especially if it's not true. So what Cupcake did was not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why she should have been honest because it's like you would have probably still got picked because you was good homegirls with Natalie. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But my mind did go there. Yes. Oh, yes. She's a gorgeous girl, though. Didn't look like she could went to the auditions. Next, we have Leandria. Now, Leandria looked like she belonged on Disney. Okay? I don't know. She looks very beautiful.
So I just got out of prison. For those of y'all that don't know, I spent
never mind.
the last 19 months locked up in the UK. And a lot of you guys wanted a story time, so I'm gonna give it to you. So these guys had approached me on Instagram and were like, oh, do you want to make some money? So I was like, of course. So they were like, all you got to do is fly to the UK and pick up a suitcase that's already at the airport. And I was like, that sounds easy. Honestly,
oh, she'll be perfect for Zeus. She's gullible. Impressionable. Naive. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. That story time in itself got her casted. Lemmy saw that. He said, oh man, like she it looks like she follows directions. Well, let's give her a call.
I just wanted to go to make content because the flight and everything was paid for. So I was like, I'm gonna make vlogs, like I'm gonna do TikToks, all that stuff. I really didn't care too much about the task itself. I was there for other reasons. The bags were not in my name. I did not check anything in. At the time, I had a friend that was staying with me. I'm not gonna say her name, but if you know, you know. She was like, oh, I'm gonna go with you. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't even really want her to come with me, but I wasn't gonna deny somebody the opportunity to make money. So I was like, all right. Mind you, the guys did say that I could invite girls for the next trip that they were gonna do. And I did text some girls. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a liar, so I'm gonna just be honest about everything. I did text some girls like, oh, do you wanna come to the next trip? But this friend that came with me, I did not invite her.
And she likes to take trips. Oh, yes. Girl, you are a shoo-in. Let's continue. I want to hear more.
Keep that in mind. On May 31st, 2024, I flew out to the UK. So we're on the plane and I get this like really weird feeling inside. Mind you, I had just gotten like baptized a month prior. So I was feeling kind of guilty inside, you know? When I was on the plane, I pray to God and I'm like, God, if I'm not supposed to be doing this, please prevent me from doing it. So when I landed and I got to the passport checkpoint, they're like, oh, what hotel are you staying at? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm here for modeling. Like, these guys booked my hotel. I don't know what the hotel name is. So they were like, go sit over there. So I felt like that was my sign from God that I shouldn't do it. So at that point, I was already like feeling nervous and stuff. So I texted the guys and I was like, low key, like, I don't even want to do this anymore. They were like, that's fine. Just go to the hotel. But the girl that I was with, I don't know what she told them, but she went through, she left me. So at this point, I'm waiting on the side. She's already gone. So she ends up picking up a suitcase and she like delivered it to the people she was supposed to deliver it to. And she met me at the hotel like an hour or two after she did that. So then she comes back to the hotel. She wants to take a nap. So we both take a nap together. 3 hours later, our hotel room is being raided by the police and we're getting arrested. We get arrested on a Friday. And I'm thinking by Monday, we're going to be out. So on Monday, we see the judge and he's like, do you plead guilty or not guilty? And I'm like, not guilty because I didn't even do anything. I didn't touch no drugs. I didn't like. So he's like, okay, like you're going to have to go to trial and we're going to give you your trial date in 4 weeks on July 8th. So I'm like, at this point, I start crying because I'm like, nah, I cannot be in here for 4 weeks. Like, I got to go home. Like, I'm innocent. How y'all going to hold me against my will for 4 weeks? Whatever. At that point, they take me to prison and I went to HMP Newhall. So fast forward, July 8th comes. They're like, okay, your trial date is set for October 28th, 2024. And I'm like, there's absolutely no way I'm going to stay in here for another 3 months. Like, this is crazy. So boom, now it's October. They transferred me to a different prison called HMP Style. In my case, there was like 7 people. I didn't know the other people. I only knew the friend that came with me. Mind you, I had never asked what was in the suitcases, like, because I genuinely did not care. I'm the type of person, like, if I know something, and I think it's bad, it's going to eat at my conscience, you know? So I was like, I'd rather not know. But I think deep down in my head, I just thought it was weed or something.
Girl, that could have been an unalived body up in there, cut up in pieces. Girl, they had you moving weight and you didn't even know. That's crazy. She's going to fit right in on Zeus. Also, if y'all don't know, y'all remember the show Megan Wants a Millionaire? Literally, it was a show on VH1, right? It was like a spinoff of I Love New York. You know, the dating shows they used to have back then. There was a guy on her show that went on there. He unalived like the girl that he was with, and he cut up the body and put it in what? Suitcases. Someone say, yep, he's in jail now. No, he's not. He unalived himself. He is not alive. He put it in suitcases. The other day I was watching ID channel. They did a whole breakdown of it, and they even showed the footage of him hopping in and out the hotel room, all of that. So you really put yourself in a dangerous situation, my girl. She's gonna fit right in.
But it turns out it was cocaine. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, I've never done coke a day in my life.
Oh man.
And it saddens me, Kelly. And what am I? And it saddens me, Kelly. And what am
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Let's continue.
If like I'm not a coke dealer, like I would never do something like that. At this point, it makes the case so much bigger because like if you smuggle weed into the UK, most people get out within 4 months. But since it was cocaine, like we were looking at like 10 plus years. So trial comes and they basically forced us to plead guilty because they were like, if not, you're looking at 14 to 15 years. And I was like, it can't be for that long. So I told them that I was like, okay, I'm gonna plead guilty to coming over here with the intent to do something, but I didn't do it. So I'm just letting that be known, but I'm guilty of the intent, yes. So after trial, they were like, okay, you guys are gonna get sentenced in February. So we wait till February comes. At that point, the girl that came with me, she took a plea deal with the cops and she told them that I recruited her. You know, you invited yourself. Like, I did not want you to come on this trip. She had used my messages against me because there was messages of me texting other girls on Instagram saying like, do you want to come? So she made it seem as if she was one of those girls, but there was no phone evidence or anything like that of me asking her if she wanted to come on this trip. So yeah, she basically like threw me under the bus and did me dirty. So because of that, they thought I was like a recruiter, like a freaking like ringleader or something.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So they put me significant role. So at this point, I'm getting done so dirty because my lawyer is also representing her as well, which is a conflict of interest. Like he's not even supposed to do that. But the whole time he's telling me like, don't worry, she's not going to throw you under the bus, blah, blah, blah. Sir.
I love y'all so much in the comments. Y'all are crazy as hell, bro. Y'all are so funny. I love y'all so much. By the way, thank y'all so much. Like, I don't think y'all realize how much I appreciate y'all. Like, I don't say thank y'all enough to y'all, but thank y'all just for like tuning into me. Like, yeah, I love y'all so much. I read every comment, you guys. So, oh my God, I'm screaming. This story is hilarious.
She did. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing. He did nothing. February comes, we get sentenced. They give me 11.8 years. I'm like, bro, what?
Oh my
They ended up
God.
giving her 4 years. And she ended up getting out 2 months after we got sentenced. So I'm like, bro, no fucking way. Mind you, 6 months prior, she had gotten arrested in New York for the same thing. So it's like she had prior convictions of this same stuff, but she's over here trying to say that I recruited her. Like, girl, you've been doing this way before me. This was my first time doing something like this. So anyways, she gets out back in like May. And they're over here telling me like your earliest release date is 2027. And I'm like, ain't no way I'm staying here till 2027. I'm writing like letters to Trump, to the White House. Nobody's getting back to me. I'm over here texting like everybody I know, like please help me get out of prison. At the time, the UK prison systems were so full, they were at 99% capacity. So originally, you only have to serve 50% of your sentence, but then they changed it to 40%. Then, like months later, they changed it to 30%. And then finally, by the grace of God, the law passed and they said foreign nationals need to be automatically deported because we don't have no space here for them. So they recalculated my sentence in September and they said I was time served. So by the time they were looking for flights for me, they were like, oh, your passport is expired, so we need to get you an emergency passport. So it took like 3 weeks to get an emergency passport. And then they told me, they're like, your flight is booked for December 3rd. So December 3rd, they escorted me to the airport. They gave me a little debit card with $1,500 on it, because apparently if you agree to get deported from the UK, they give you $1,500 as an incentive to leave their country. So I got a debit card and they took me to the gate, watched me get on my flight, and I came home. They did.
So what she's telling us is we gotta watch her in suitcases this season. Okay, no shade. We gotta watch her in bags this season. I bet. This is very informative. I'm happy you left this up, babe. So when we watching the season, we know what to watch for. If there's ever rumors of girls doing powdered donuts in the house, we know who's doing the dealing. If there's ever rumors of girls, moving weight, we know who's doing the moving. Oh yes. Did you get casted for extracurricular reasons? And it's so crazy because she looks so innocent. Oh my God. My. You hear me?
Keep my phone though, like I didn't get that back, and I didn't get back all the stuff I got arrested with. Like I took my camera to vlog, I took my Beats headphones, all my clothes, like everything. They still have it. Like they did not give that stuff back to me. But it wasn't so bad. Like I don't have to serve any time here in America. Thank God. I served 19 months. Everything worked out in my favor. But at the end of the day, if you're out here lying on my name, saying things that aren't true, or trying to use my story as your own story, knowing damn well you did what you did, just know God don't like ugly. And I got all the proof, all the legal papers with everybody's testimonies, all the pictures of everybody's involvement. And even though I'm not going to air anybody's business out or anything like that, just know that I forgave the girl that did what she did. We're no longer friends anymore. If you know her, you know her. If she's out here in these streets talking shit about me, y'all know I'm not a bad person. I've already heard so many things of the things that she's been saying out there in LA about me. I don't care.
Zeus should be messy and cast the girl who did it to her. Cast the rat, okay? Y'all know Mob Wives, you rat whore. They need to cast the rat. We need the rat on the season, or put her as a replacement if she's not on the original cast, because that would be very interesting. That would be something to watch. I'm just saying, okay? Now, this is who we're referring to. This is the mugshot, okay? That she looked very dangerous. Leandra. She's one to watch. This just piqued my interest a good amount. See, this is why social media is extremely important, because an audition can't tell you too much as a story time did. Because baby, wow. Zeus then casted a smuggler. That is crazy. You get what I'm saying? They gotta cut off all. You tell me they have to cut off all of the line when she's going through baggage claim, because she needs extra baggage claim checks going with her to the DR. And we all know what's popular in the DR. The girls that know. Oh, yes. Whew, that was a good one, Leandra. Here I'm thinking you look like a Disney character, and bitch, you giving Mob Wives. Okay? You did more time than Dreeder. You did more times than Renee. You did more time than Karen. And now you're going into a baddie's prison. I love it for you. All right. Next, we have G Baby. Now it's giving como la flor, y aspito, eres partido, ayo patoro, serinderondo, ay espato, era un bato, ero patoro. Como la flor, como la flor, como las flores, como las flores, eres mi terdo. A Bad Bunny. She's gorgeous. To me, too gorgeous for Zeus. Oh my God. She reminds me of like a more Hispanic version of Cassie. You get what I'm saying? She looks gorgeous to me. You know what I'm saying? It gives a little bit of Cassie to me. All right. I'm scared for her. She don't look like she the fighting type. But we've been proven wrong before. It gives Erica Raven. But once again, I've been wrong before. Next, we have Mimi Love. Okay. Now, it doesn't look like she went to auditions as well. Looks like they picked a couple of the girls that submitted all online auditions. So that may be a thing where they say, oh, you were an online pick and not an official pick. You were an online pick. You never went to the audition. Okay. So it's giving a little bit of that. All right. Next, we have David. Now, this one, once again, I'm not going to play favorites this season. I'm not. But when I seen her, I said, please cast her. She is from the city, y'all. There's shade. Shout out to her. Y'all know I love to see people from the city make it. Okay. Because it's not easy making it out of the slums down here. And she done made her, girl. Yes. I'm excited. I don't care what nobody says. I'm excited for her. She has coined herself as the female Tinka. Now, I hope she don't act like Tinka on the show because y'all know I'm not a big fan of Tinka, but she has a lot of personality, and the bitch got a mean squabble. That's one of the only girls that I could see doing something with Lauren or Tyson. One of the only girls. Besides that, the other girls ain't got no twerk for her. But that Dava, I see her doing a couple things here and there. Okay. I'm happy she went to the auditions. She did her big one and she got casted. And that's how you do it. Okay. She is also a musician. A lot of girls on the Baddies Gone Wild don't look like they do music. We got one that move weight. I can't believe it. That is crazy. She is a smuggler. Oh my God. Next, we have Big Lulu Schmurda. I'm so sick of these long names. Not only did she look like she went to the auditions, well, no, she didn't go to auditions. She went to the 20 versus 1 auditions, what it looked like. Okay, it looks like her butt talks are her best assets. She's a gorgeous girl, okay? There's a lot of Erica Ravens this season. But I will say the girls this season, they're bad. Oh, she went to the auditions. Okay. She went to the auditions and she went to the 20v1. Okay, so she making sure she's noticed. All right, we already talked about Miri Minx. Last one we have is Nas. Nas. Come to the front. First European baddie. Oh. So does Miss Nas have an accent? Y'all know I love a baddie with an accent. Once again, there's a lot of Erica Ravens this season. She's gorgeous. This season has a lot of baddies. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, let me pepper. Oh, Scotland girl. Oh, Scotland. Scotland. I'm telling y'all, Natalie's so petty. She probably pushed for the hottest girls just, just to spite Scotty. She's like, oh, she's pretty. She has big titties, big ass. Oh yeah, put her. Oh, light skin. Lemmy, what do you think about her? I was like, I think she's gorgeous. Like, she's amazing. But like, does she have a personality? Oh no, don't worry about that. We'll put her on. Cast her. I'm just saying. Scotland, baby. Whew. The way this cast looking, baby. And what's crazy is a lot of them look like the Peppers type. Now that's the tea. A lot of them give Peppers type. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, even 7 with the smuggler. There's 7 of them that give Peppers type. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. Okay. Next, we have Lola as celebrity cameos and YK Niece. Lola, to me, doing this show is a big mistake. It's no shade. Zeus is a big network, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Lola Brooke is bigger than a Zeus network. It's no shade. I don't think it's wrong. It was wrong for her to do the auditions, but for her to do the actual show in itself and be in the house, because cameos, I'm assuming they're going to be in the house for at least a little bit of time. I don't think is the best move. It's no shade. Like, you're fucking Lola Brooke. I love Lola Brooke, by the way. Okay, when she came on that Yaya remix, she said, "Oh, looking like a peg pinata, chata." Okay, body being like rata. Okay, she ate that up, right? I just don't know if this is the right move. It's Najee. We saw what happened to Glitter Gloss. And her gloss, by the end of the season, it had no glitter on it. It had a whole lot of blood. And Lola is pretty. She is. She's gorgeous. But she's very small and petite. I'll be very angry if somebody touches her. No shade. Lola's about like 3'11". Please do not touch her. Like, she should have security around her all times. Like, no. That's like a off limits. Cause to me, Lola's like, she like, just getting to know her like on interviews and stuff, you could tell she's like really a girl's girl. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't even want to see her in that environment. Like the auditions, I was like, okay, she getting her coin, but the show, it's like, no, girl, like, I'll pop up at a club. That'd be my cameo, and then perform with the baddies. That's it. That's what I would do if I was her. That's about all you getting out of me. I ain't getting in the house with these hoes. No. And YK Niece, that makes sense for her because that's her audience. People have wanted her even on Not As TV. You know what I'm saying? She watches Not As TV. She watches the Zeus of the network. So it's like, it makes sense for her, right? Then we got 4 replacements. I don't think a lot of these girls are going to last. I see them pushing the smuggler girl out of there with her luggage. I don't see G Baby lasting long. I don't see Nas lasting long. There's a couple girls I don't see lasting long. Okay? Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think about the cast, both of them. I wonder what's gonna film first. Either Gone Wild or Bad Boys, or are they gonna do a Mean Boys / Mean Girls and put them all like in the same vicinity, in the same house, like Mean Girls / Mean Boys situation? Are they gonna do that? Because that's what it's given, and I think that's why Not As TV hurried up and filmed Mean Girls and Mean Boys. So it may give that. If it does, that'll be kind of cute, to be honest. But there'll be a lot of cast members though. Okay. So drop y'all thoughts down below about what y'all think about the cast. Please, if any of the cast members run across this video, this is satire, babe. It's never that serious. You are now what you would call a reality TV star. You're going to be talked about. It may not be in the most positive ways, but that's what comes with it. Okay, please learn that. Do not take it personal. You should be happy somebody's talking about you. It's giving you press, it's giving you fame, it's giving you fodder. It runs your followers up. I have 50,000 subscribers. There's people seeing your Instagram that may have seen it on the Instagram page of Zeus and Lamy Pepper and may not have noticed it, but they noticed it because I talked about you and then I clicked on your page. You get what I'm saying? So please don't do too much. Thank you. Anyways, y'all, anybody want to want to call in and give your thoughts? I'm gonna drop the link. If not, I'm gonna get the fuck. Okay. Also, y'all, I am dropping the America's Next Top Model recap. I did recap it, y'all. That's coming soon.